Hey everyone, it is episode 80 of Craftbeericans, and if you're keeping score at home, you know that we are counting down from episode 99, like the song 99 Bottles of Beer on the Wall, and the 80s have been all 80s related with the theme, and it's taken us a while to get through it, so this is the final episode in our 80s edition. Episodes 79 through 70 happen to be at Oktoberfest up at Global Brew House in O'Fallon, Illinois. Tom and I made a trip up there. So we'll be sharing those with you very soon here. But since we're doing 80s, I wanted to do tribute to the Golden Girls, TV, 80s TV. In 1985, when the Golden Girls came out, it was one of those shows that just instantly resonated with me. 12-year-old Kevin, I don't know what it was about it, but 43-year-old Kevin still watches the Golden Girls. In fact, a friend of mine, my blogging partner Chad, sent me this Golden Girls painting, and he actually bought me this shirt, which is very small. It's an extra large, but it does not fit me right. I'm not that big, I promise. But, you know, Golden Girls, obviously one of those great shows of the 80s. All kinds of, growing up, I was known as the human TV guide. My parents, my brother, always called me the human TV guide because I knew what was coming on, what night, what time, and it was everything. Different Strokes, Facts of Life, Golden Girls, Alf, Small Wonder, you name it, I loved it, I lived it, just really enjoyed it. But we're not here to talk about 80s TV, although I could spend all day doing that. We're here to talk about beer, and I'm doing another one from Two Brothers. If you watched episode 81, I did a Two Brothers with my tribute to Spuds MacKenzie and 80s TV commercials. I picked this one because it is called Prairie Path Golden Ale, in honor of course, the Golden Girls. So I did notice after I bought it, though, I bought it today. This is October 5th or 6th. The expiration or best buy date is September 13th of 2016. So I don't know if it's going to impact the taste. And again, going back to one of our recent 80s episodes, Smurfs, love them a lot. So on the Golden Ale here, it says that it, and again, this is Two Brothers up in Warrenville, Illinois. It smells pretty good. It's got goldening hops to create mildly bitter finish. Let's see. The result is crisp, drinkable, savory ale that is light in color but not in flavor. So let's give it a test. It is very light in color, very bubbly. So I'm anticipating that is not a bad sign with the bubbles with the expiration date. It does have that hoppy, that bit of a bitter finish to it, which I kind of am not a big fan of. I like more of the wheats and the berries and fruitier types of beer. This isn't bad. On the Craftbeerican scale, though, on a deserted island, I would probably pour it out, write a message in a bottle, and ask for a different kind of beer. I realized I didn't explain why I'm outside. So the Golden Girls always went out on their lanai in Miami. It's a nice day, so I figured I'd come out, drink a little craft beer, and talk a little bit more about Golden Girls, because there were 4 Golden Girls. There are 4 Craftbeericans. So who is who? Well, I'm going to start with Sophia. She is the oldest and wisest of the group. She's funny. She's sassy. Todd Ellis. It's Todd Ellis. Todd Ellis is the oldest and wisest of the Craftbeericans. He is funny, he's clever, and he's just someone that says some pretty crazy stuff. So Todd Ellis is our Sophia. Dorothy, smart, educated, gives off a good positive vibe. From time to time, can be grumpy from time to time too. And I give this one to Todd Bryant by default. I don't know Todd as well as I know Todd Ellis, but Todd Bryant is a lot of fun to be around as well. We've gone on a couple of Craftbeerican road trips together. So Todd is our smart guy. So I give that to you, Todd. Blanche. Not because he sleeps around, but because he gets around town a lot and does a lot with his social media, Harness Digital Marketing. My buddy Tom Harness. So he is our Blanche. I guess that leaves me as Rose, kind of the idiot of the group, if you will. says and does some pretty silly things, and I do that from time to time too. So there you have it. Craftbeericans, Golden Girls, 30 plus years ago. What a group we would have been together. But I digress. Again, check us out on social media. Stay tuned for Oktoberfest. The rest of the month of October, you're going to see 10 episodes from Oktoberfest celebration up in O'Fallon, Illinois. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. Thanks again. Cheers. And we appreciate the support. Thank you all for watching.
The Craftbeericans, doing their part to make America better, one craft beer at a time.